afternoon, everybody. It's Ed Cavande. I am here, and we are headed to Veermeyer. And off camera, I did just some running around doing stuff. And as you can see, we only have one side mission left, which we will actually complete just in the course of the next couple of missions, I believe. So, we are as ready as we possibly can be to head to Veermeyer and find out what Saren's evil plans are and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get this party started. As an aside, there is more road work going on outside my house. It hasn't been too loud today, but we'll see. Small terrestrial world. Oh, and the criminal lady did not betray us, actually, though we did have the chance to fight her anyway. But I opted not to, because, I mean, you know, why? Huh. What's the jar for? Alright, Veermeyer is a lush frontier world, ideal for colonization by carbon-based species. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability of the nearby terminus systems has impeded colonization efforts. The high risk of raids by pirates and slavers makes it an unappealing homestead. I'm sure the fact that Supervillain has his base here also does not contribute to the local property values. Alright, well, we are definitely taking the A-team for this.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. It must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
And why can't he drop us off like that more often?
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't a Geth. Some kind of mushroom crabs. Sorry I blew up your friend, I hope it wasn't your mate or anything. Wow, that's pretty. Oh, that's less so. Sorry. Look, you're in a bad spot right here, crap things. It's not your fault, but I do apologize. I love fighting little drones that we can barely see while in a tank. Listen to the tide. That sounds lovely. On a vacation here, after all the death you're dealt with. You know, you'd think the Geth would get the idea that maybe they should have tanks of their own. I feel like that would work a lot better for them than infantry. They do with the armatures, but those clearly aren't heavily armored enough. Stairs, huh? Stairs might mean loot. Loot might mean new armor. We got it.
Perimeter secured.
You'd think after 20-something hours, I'd have gotten better at this minigame. I think I've actively gotten worse. Oh, that's nice. Well, the storm coming in, maybe that might disrupt the placid nature of the environment a bit. Oh, hey. The terrifying advanced technology of the Geth, everybody. Oh no, they've revealed their true power. Physics glitches. Oh, that's actually kind of not good, and I can't save or reload. Clever girl.
All clear.
Oh, okay. I don't remember this ever happening in the original. I feel like they somehow made the Mako even buggier. Sure, it's not much of a bouncy castle anymore, but just want to know who's jamming the comms. I like having my mini map.
There's our target, Commander. That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em. I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Alright.
Ready to continue. On your mark, Commander Shepard.
Mark's the name of my voice actor, Garrus. Oh, hey. Oh, that's the wrong button.
That's it. We should be free to make our way to the camp.
Okay, I know I had this, but you guys could have at least come upstairs.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
There go the Solarians.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent?
Dude.
I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here. It's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Don't worry about it, Captain.
I do worry. That's why I'm still alive. Why don't you go talk to the Krogan? My men and I need some time to come up with a new plan of attack. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Supplies, you say?
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
Rex doesn't worry me. He'll fall in line.
If you say so. But I'm gonna keep my eye on him, if it's all the same to you.
I mean, you realize if I fail... Oh, alright. Wow. Rex, you've got a very loud gun. Okay, buddy.
This
How
isn't
you
right,
doing?
Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Calm down, Rex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
That's not what I picked.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Well... problem with that, buddy, is that you're not part of my main squad, so you're probably not going to be there when we fight Saren. I mean, I guess I could swap out Garrus. I feel like I probably should. I mean, I'm going to have 2 more whole games with him, and you're just a companion for this and a little bit of 3.
Your ability to calm the Krogan is impressive.
I'm surprised you were able to reason with a Krogan.
Okay, now see, that's racist. Oh, I need Tally to open that. Alright, well, okay. I know we have to talk to you, Curie.
Nice work with Rex. I didn't think anything would calm him down.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are.
Normally I wouldn't think much of Solarians in a firefight, but these soldiers seem well trained.
The
upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Yeah, do you think you could open up this medical station behind you? No? Okay.
Greetings, human.
So,
I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
Just tell me what you have available.
We have limited reserves. We requested a fleet to destroy Saren's base. Instead, they sent you.
I've been trying to warn the Council about Saren since this started.
Then I hope they find the sense to listen, before it's too late.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
I got another license. I'll take it. Alright, Kirahi, what's up?
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
Good. I prefer a straight fight anyway.
It won't be that simple. We just don't have the numbers to meet them head on. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
You expect me to commit one of my people to your command?
We are all soldiers by trade. If your people are not prepared to face such a risk, would you really want them by your side?
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams at their best. I volunteer.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these two will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Igor, Manovai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Let's do this.
Leroy!
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, Good luck.
It's a dangerous situation. Keep your eyes open and be ready for anything.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. A silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line.
Yeah!
Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
I love Kirrahe. Alright. Garrus, my buddy, my friend, I'm gonna sit you out because I feel like we really should take Rex for this.
Com check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I've got all the renegade points I need.
Shadow is on the ground. Shadow is on the ground. Chief Williams, Steve Gordy, Manovai, J.A.T.O. team, move. Time to get some attention.
Measure deployed.
Manovai is under coordinated crossfire. Check the long-range turrets helping the guest tower.
Away from that outpost.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manovai.
In hindsight, though, I think I sent the wrong person because there's no way Ash knows who the difference... Like, no way Ash can tell the difference between all these Solarians. Especially not the ones wearing helmets. Tally, why do you have a sniper rifle out? Quick. That's a communications tower I was already at, so I don't need to go that way, I need to go this way.
They're calling SAT strikes. J.A.T.O., watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
Combo. Well, what the hell am I supposed to disable? Oh. Alrighty.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
That doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Alright, that'll work. Okay, so I didn't get a pop-up for that last time, so I think I missed a comm station satellite thing. So I should go rectify that. Did I know? Or did the game just bug out? Or am I... Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, maybe there's more than one and it just doesn't clear the marker until you clear all of them.
Air threat has not materialized. We may be getting some help from the shadow.
Why am I so slow? What happened? Ah. Okay, T toggles between walk and run. Good to know.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
We've got access to base security. We can cut the alarms from here, maybe even trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Open, I say. That was it? I guess that was it. Alright.
Is someone out there?
Yeah, hi. I'd like to help. Let me figure out how to get down there, buddy.
Give a little ground. You don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Alright, we want to go...
Oh, you're not a Gat. And you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
Transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There isn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast. A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
Yeah, that was probably a bad idea. And you guys are already too far gone, I think. Well, I mean...
These look docile. Their minds are gone.
Oh, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but leave them like this.
Better to die than to live like this.
It's all we can do for them.
You know, I could have just done that with one blast of the shotgun. Whoa. Wah, frames. Why? What? Why did that kill my frame rate? What is going on? Okay. Let's go with the old quick save, quick load. Nope. Evidently those corpses are taking a whole lot of processing power to render. Hopefully it'll clear up as we get further away, because this is going to be a little bit unplayable. Alright, that's the way we came. That goes to the labs, and this goes to the lab singular. Who knows if there's actually a difference? Sod it. No, we're even though. Okay, okay, good. Thank God. Still a little chuggy, but. This is just cell block 2. That goes to maintenance. Well, let's just keep going this way. Here's the very model of a Dr. Data Solarian. Okay, I don't remember there being a sewer section. Back here. Alright, this is where I could have just come in this way. Hell. I think it'll be faster to go back around. Could be wrong. I'm very definitely wrong. Hope everything is going well, Curie. We got lost. No. Where'd the... Oh, they were over on this side, hey. Dead Solarians. Killing my frame rate from beyond the grave. Wishing I'd quick saved before I decided to murder those Solarians. Oh yeah. Alright guys, this is all of you, team.
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is he?
I hate this bug. Whatever it is, why did 4 Solarian corpses in a cutscene cause me to suddenly become a, I don't know, massive... Oh man, it's even slowed down this. Oh, I guess that worked in my favor. Okay, that's the elevator I took. Well, where the hell am I supposed to go? Okay, hold on a sec. I guess the communications tower? Isn't that where I went? Maybe I go through here. let's just get away from the Solarian corpses and get our frames back. This. Alright, good work, team.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Let's hear it. Who are you, and what do you want?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
Give me one reason I should help you.
I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
I like the way you think, Shepard.
Thanks, Rex. Okay, and now my mouse sensitivity is all screwed up. What the hell is happening? Alright, there we go. Oh, Solikov 9. That, oh, here we go. Oh! Ooh, we might have an upgrade. Or not. We might not. Really? Even Scorpion 9 sounds good? Dang. Better damage reduction, but losing a bunch of other stuff. Okay, anyway, we came here to look at the shotgun. Because Solikov is what I'm using right now, IR Smart. Okay. So, breaking news from the Citadel. Oh, okay.
Shepard, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
that seemed to hurt a little less than the previous two.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am Sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
Whatever your plan is, it's going to fail. I'll make sure of that.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine. And machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
Lay it on me, Joker. I love bad news.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
There's nothing we can do here. Idea, Shepard?
We'll head for the breeding facility. Time to blow this place to hell.
Right, Commander. I'll meet you there. Joker out.
God, Sovereign's voice is so freaking good. If you did not have adequate bass boosting audio equipment to listen to that conversation with, slap on some good headphones and go listen to it again.
your position, J.I.T.O. Looks like Shadow picked a sensitive spot. Williams, head them off. Hold them.
Also, I guess the fact that there are people shooting at me in the direction shouldn't give away. Maybe new armor for Garrus. Not new armor for me, because the Survivor armor sucks. Ah, the item limit does still exist. Okay. Cool, we'll have to make it another, like, 4 or 5 million bucks. Something.
Mark the gun, Shadow Team. Now it's our turn. That's it. We need to clear the gap and set those charges. Charges set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
All right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, can you read me?
The nuke is almost ready. Get to the rendezvous point, Williams.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Hold tight. We're coming to get you.
Negative! Just make sure that nuke is set! We'll hold them as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the bomb. Go get them and meet me back here.
You keep that nuke safe.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, rock on. Alright. No. Okay. I think. Okay, maybe I go through here? Yeah. Evidently.
Reinforcements. We better hurry.
Heads up, LT. We just spotted a troop ship headed to your location.
It's already here. There's gas pouring out all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many. I don't think we can survive until you get here. I'm activating the bomb.
What the hell are you doing, Alenko?
I'm just making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what. It's done, Commander. Go get Williams and get the hell out of here.
Screw that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Alenko.
Yep, here's the big choice. Do we, rescue Ashley or rescue Caden? I gotta tell you, I obviously haven't been using Ashley much. I don't particularly care about her one way or another. Caden also pretty boring, but I like him a little bit more. But as far as pure logic goes, it makes more sense to rescue Caden. He's just more useful than Ashley, who's just
radio
good at
Joker
shooting.
and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
Stay alive. I'll be coming to get you too, Ash.
I think we both know that's not gonna happen, Commander.
It could. job, Shep.
I applaud you, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
This isn't complicated. You'll do anything to get power, even joining with the Reapers.
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? A submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're like every other poor bastard in this place. A tool Sovereign can use, then cast aside.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop it.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
The guy with the husk tube sticking out of him, totally not indoctrinated.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Don't you see? You're just a tool. Sovereign's using you. In the end, you'll be tossed aside with all the rest.
Do you think you can sway me, Shepard? Do you think I haven't already thought of this? Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
I'm not like you. I'd rather die fighting than live as a slave.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Sure, Jan. get you next time, Spider-Man!
All right, everybody, hang on!
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
Williams knew the risks going in. She gave her life to save the rest of us.
But why me? Why not her?
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
But if I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had to make that call.
Get it together, soldier. Ash's blood is on Saren's hands. And when we find that son of a bitch, I'll make him pay.
Yes, sir, We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
We don't have a moment. Snap out of it. Tell me what you saw.
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu Relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu Relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu Relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos, and that's where Saren is heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry.
Go sit down,
The joining
Liara.
is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
They're not going to believe any of this. Not without proof. We'd just be wasting our time.
Aye, aye, Commander. Sovereign will be sitting on Citadel's roof before those bastards will listen to us.
Alright. So, what are we supposed to do next? Race against time? Report to the Council. Alrighty. I guess let's go do that.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udino wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
Took them long enough. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
You think a blockade's going to stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Are you insane? After everything I've done, you still don't believe me?
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Excuse me.
Commander, I've got a message from Captain Anderson.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
Yeah.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Hi.
Log. The commanding officer is ashore.
Sorry, Commander. The Normandy's locked out. Ambassador Udina gave the order.
Ambassadors are a lot more powerful in space.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Oh yeah, real quick. There it is. I guess we should also check everyone's... Alright, Tally, shotgun. You got any better shotguns? No, you don't. Got any better pistols? Yes. Very much yes. And you're packing... yeah, cool. And combat optics. And then shotgun-wise... more high explosive rounds, 'cause, yeah, maybe we should actually only have one weapon with us. Oh, that's... Alright, Garrus. You've got the best sniper rifle, best not sniper rifle. Okay. And that just leaves me. So, high explosive rounds 10. For Directionless materials, combat optics, and then, not that I ever remember to use this gun. Alright. Because we're going to need to sell a bunch of crap so we can make room for more crap that we are going to get in the course of the final mission.
Hello, Commander.
Hello.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
And now... yeah. Nothing good. Oh, now he's finally got the Spectre gear back in stock, so let's see. That is just a straight upgrade for the sniper rifle. And I'm sure it's a straight upgrade for the shotgun. And assault rifle and pistol. Cool. So real quick, let's undo all the stuff I just did. There we go. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wrong gun, wrong gun. Shotgun. Yes. Well, this might actually be worse because it has a higher or lower heatsink capacity. So I'll be able to get fewer shots off the explosive rounds. Well, if it gets annoying, I'll just swap out. Tally. Here you go. Garrus. Here you go. And... high explosive rounds for a assault rifle. Probably not a great idea. And scram rail, and I guess just combat optics is fine. Alright, now let's sell a bunch of stuff after I swap to, where are you? Pulse rifle 10, I know you're here somewhere. There you are. And Tally, guess what? You get... okay.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you
I'll
got.
open the rare stocks.
Get your wallet out, buddy. Oh, we have maximum amount of money. We literally cannot get any more money. Wow. Renegade breaks the game. How do I assign stuff as junk then? Because I'd rather just do... oh god, we're not going to go through this entire thing one by one. Alright. We have more money than the game ever wanted us to have, and we have not done any exploits or anything. We've just been renegade and selling stuff. Let's... oh yeah, the flux is where we... gots to go. Here's something I was waiting to happen.
Excuse me. You're
So-
the Spectre, right? Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
You obviously wanted to speak with me.
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest?
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy, and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
But many of your subordinates make this a point of race, not politics.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
Turian spaceport is yours. Of course we're concerned about your leadership.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in alliance politics.
Sorry. I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno. But with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
And turn to the side and walk.
No blood for aliens.
That didn't get as violent as I hoped it would. Alright, anyway.
Terra Firma.
Turians will not replace us. Okay, wait a minute. This isn't the right hallway. Solarians control the media and the banks. Actually, I guess that would be the Volus. And they actually do. Or at least have a lot of influence on them.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Don't try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent, or just inexperienced?
Worse. He's an alien sympathizer.
Oh boy.
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
Is your assistant
Worse.
incompetent?
He's an alien. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
Will overdosing on stimulants and getting arrested help humanity, Keeler?
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
You won't be doing humanity any favors if you overdose during negotiations. Get help now.
Isn't that the exact same thing
You
I
don't
said the last
understand.
time?
Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
That sounds like an addict talking, Keeler. What does it take to convince you?
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
People are fucking goofy.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
The Normandy's been grounded.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
There's got to be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador won't forgive this, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Rah! But first we're gonna hit the shops and see if they have any better armor. Though I should probably just talk to the quartermaster. I don't think the shops are gonna have up-to-date, like, ring tin. Well, they do. They might. I don't know. I'd just like some better armor for poor Shep here. He's been wearing this for a while. It's cool looking. But there's gotta be better. Hey, expat.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
By supplies,
Most
you mean
excellent.
armor.
I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Nope. Well, that's one thing I'm not gonna miss when we get to Mass Effect 2, is having to buy new armor sets instead of just upgrading pieces of your kit.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Crazy eyes.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Uh-huh. Crazy eyes. Guardian 10. Let's see. 32, 270. So crap, and crap. You disappoint me, Moreland. I guess I could check with the, shoot, what are the jellyfish guys called? Go check over in the Presidium. But I don't think we're gonna have any more luck. But I am not a gambling man. Also, we're only an hour and 39 into this stream. I kind of thought Veermeyer was going to take longer, but I think I'll just go ahead and push through to the end.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
No, I probably will be. Liberator. Liberator armor sucks, doesn't it? Yes it does. Alright. No new armor for me. That's fine. I don't care. My feelings aren't hurt. The elevator we go.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia.
Oh, this lady was being cut up because she got shot by
A devoted
Geth.
wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Why the keyword? Does it give them like 15% off their subscription, or? 15% off your first weapon purchase.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Oh! You got knocked the fuck out!
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
Oh, we do have access to the start. Oh, actually, it's probably just going to send us in there right away. So let's do one last save just in case. No, we actually have control. So I guess there is one last opportunity to do stuff. I just forgot about it. Armstrong, Kepler, Verge, Maroon Sea. There was somewhere... Newton, Herschel. I don't think we've been here. We need to get to Illos to find the conduit and stop Saren, but first let's go check out this
Message
corner of
coming
the
in.
galaxy we haven't been to yet.
Patching it through.
I have a difficult assignment, Commander. You're the only one I can trust to get it done. There's a criminal leader named Darius in the Skillian Verge who controls most of the Raider activity. I'd like you to negotiate a ceasefire with him.
Wouldn't an Alliance negotiator be better suited for this assignment?
Darius won't respect an Alliance negotiator. He built his empire by killing his rivals. But with your very public achievements, you represent a strong image that Darius has to respect. Show him that the Alliance won't back down. Show him he better make peace while he can.
I still think this is a mistake, Admiral.
You're not under my command, but we need you for this job. You're the only one that could get it done right. The meeting will take place on a remote barren planet. I'm transmitting the coordinates now. I'm also transmitting the background for this negotiation. 5th Fleet out.
Okay, that's actually the mission I was waiting for. Okay, right, this is where Dr. Hart was. Alright. Cool. So this is a side mission that only pops up when you've got at least 80% Renegade, which we have had for a while. I did the math, we hit 80 about here, but for some reason the mission wasn't popping up. But now we can go do that real quick, and then we'll head to Elos. So, negotiation, we're going to planet Nanuel in the Plutus system in the Hades Gamma Cluster. So, Attican, Hades Gamma, Antaeus, Caucus, that's new. Plutus. Big gas giant. That's the planet we're going to land on. Rare element, we don't need that, and we can't even actually hold more money. More rare elements. Though it is one of the oldest entries in the star charts, Nanuel has not yet been fully mapped. It is the largest body in the asteroid belt, the blue star Plutus. Not only large enough to maintain its spherical shape, but also massive enough to retain the noxious carbon and sulfur dioxides venting from its many volcanoes as an atmosphere. Nanuel is rapidly volcanic, and the source of its great heat is also the source of its inordinate mass. Nanuel is a secondary source of element zero, coalesced around a large chunk of Ezo ejected by a supernova billions of years ago. Surface conditions are extremely hazardous. In addition to the thin crust and numerous magma flows, wide stretches of the landscape are coated with slippery ash and cinders ejected from volcanoes. So we've got a thin crust of a supervolcanic planet, and they're probably still just going to drop us from near orbit. R.I.P. Ash. No particular reason I brought Liara, just... why not? So we are here, there's an anomaly here, that's the Warlord's outpost. I'm not looking at a map because I already know one of these, either this anomaly or the debris, are the last Legion 1 battalion. And that will finish that quest, and that will give us a small bonus in Mass Effect 3, I think, if I remember. It's very exciting stuff. And there we go. Two mercenaries were facing each other over the crate when they died. Both suffered a single gunshot wound and have a rifle close beside them. And more Matriarch's writings, which we didn't need any more of, but hey. Okay, then I'm not even going to worry about that debris, because whatever it is... And if it's loot, it's random, so while there's a chance it's got an upgrade a bit of armor for me? I highly doubt it. Hi, brought a tank to the negotiations. Hope that's cool. Now, I don't think I've actually done this mission before, so this might be new to me. Because my big completion run, I'm pretty sure I did Paragon.
I'd hoped the Alliance would take this meeting seriously. Instead, they insult me by sending a military grunt to show me how tough they are.
Do you not know who I am?
Your file says you couldn't even save the rest of your unit on a cruise. You got everyone killed.
I don't believe my background is relevant here, Mr. Darius. Shall we talk?
Actually, given my rank, I'd prefer that you call me Lord Darius. Or how about your lordship, if my name is too difficult for you?
Of course. Lord Darius. Now, what will it take for these raids to stop?
These are not simply criminal raids. This was a legal military action to address Alliance trespasses. Alliance miners were illegally extracting Element Zero from an asteroid in my territory. Punitive attacks were the only appropriate response, and I demand an apology from the Alliance.
The Alliance offers its apologies. We did not realize that you'd claimed that asteroid.
I'm pleased that the Alliance is willing to admit its responsibility for this situation. Now that clear boundaries have been established, I believe we can find a solution that benefits both sides. The miners are welcome to mine Element Zero on my asteroid in exchange for certain considerations.
We're willing to discuss that. What kind of considerations did you have in mind?
The miners will pay a reasonable fee for the right to extract and export Element Zero from my territory. In addition, they will give us a monthly quantity of Element Zero, as well as refining equipment to produce red sand.
You want us to pay you and help you make drugs? You're deluded, Lord Darius.
You can't speak to me that way. You and your Alliance owe me, Shepard. You see this gun? This is your gun. Your military set me up here, and now it wants to pretend it doesn't know me. But I know the truth. The Alliance needed me here, so treat me with the respect I deserve.
You said we set you up. Did the Alliance give you weapons?
After the Batarians were driven out of the Verge, the Alliance wanted to stabilize the region. I had the strongest syndicate in the area. They gave me the weapons and money I needed to take over. So do not pretend we are so different, soldier. I deserve your Alliance's gratitude, not these attacks.
Someone once said that diplomacy comes from the barrel of a gun.
Okay, there we go. He's still waiting. Oh, never mind, that one. I don't know. Well, the Krogan obviously wasn't precarious.
the level.
Millions for defense, not 1 cent for tribute. Alright. We're heroes. We murdered people. Kinetic exos. No new armor. Combat exoskeleton's what I've got, which I can upgrade. And medical, kinetic. Yeah. Nothing exciting. Also nothing exciting. And also nothing exciting. And don't need aid. And we open the exit door, so I guess it's a good thing I wanted all the loot because I came here anyway. Alright, let's go to Elos. But first, oh, well, we gotta report in, I guess. But yeah, look at that. All the side missions. Once you turn this in, all the side missions done, complete. The gathering missions, the collecting missions, every single side thing we can do. Done. And yet we're only level 28 of 30. So we're probably going to get a couple levels in the process of this final set of missions here. And, okay. It's Segel. We're also going to check in with the quartermaster. I'm saying that out loud to remind myself. Okay, first let's go quartermaster, then I'm sure when we get on the star map, heck, it'll be all gravelly and... Shepard, you did a good job. Thank you. The Alliance serves you. I'm gonna keep talking to you all the time, but you're never actually going to see me until 3. But that said, I will look exactly like you would expect me to look based on my voice. So, good job to the character designers on that.
Looking for supplies?
Looking for armor. You got any armor?
Let's see what you've got.
Medium, specifically?
You bet, Commander.
No, but you got more of the Spectre gear, so sure, I'll take more of that. You got some heavy armor for Krogan. Some medium armor for a Turian. I'm not going to make Garrus wear that. And nothing for me. Nothing for me. C'est la vie. Alright, well, now we'll worry about that when we get... Well, actually, I guess since we're here by the lockers, and I would rather not interrupt the dramatic flow once we get to Elos. So, Tally, you get a cool shotgun. And you already have a cool pistol, and neither of us... Well, it's a good thing I bought all those items that we're never going to need. Alright. And then I guess I'll just equip the other guns that I'll never use. Oh, that actually isn't as good. Okay, I'll equip this. And then I'll... I'll give Tally, I guess, this one. Okay, and that'll do. That'll do. Alright. Rex, I'd equip you, but you're not coming on the final mission, buddy. Sorry to tell you. Even though, at least in this first game, you probably are more useful than Garrus. Much as I love the guy, the AI doesn't handle sniping very well. Alright, one final save. Oh, wait, actually, people probably have stuff to say about Ashley dying, huh? Maybe I'll go, well, I'm sure Caden will. I know I'm annoyed at myself. And approach, and stare, and turn, and awkward stare, awkward eye contact.
Anything you need, Commander?
Good job.
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
Dealing, sir. Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
I don't like losing people either, Linko.
I've served for years, but never lost a soldier under my command. Not to hostile action, anyway. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Akuz?
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember her, and I'll do better for her.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, sir.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Input? Hell, I don't know. We're fighting giant machines from outside the galaxy. Should I be afraid of them? Or in awe of them? Anything so old, so intelligent.
We may be ants to them, but humans have never managed to exterminate ants.
It makes you wonder, are ants any more aware than we were of the giants that walk over their heads?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alrighty. So, Liara might not. If Liara doesn't have anything else to say, I'm going to take that to assume that the rest of the crew doesn't really give much of a crap about Ash. And approach, and head turn and stare, stand up, awkward stare.
This
Perfect.
will all be over soon, Shepard. One way or another.
Good talk, Liara. Okay, let's go save the galaxy. I'm sure the others have something like that, but not gonna spend the time. We're gonna go to Elos. First save game, just in case.
Message coming in.
Alright.
Patching it through.
I'm sorry that you were unable to negotiate with Darius peacefully. His death is regrettable. Nevertheless, the resulting chaos will create a power vacuum that makes future raids upon our miners unlikely.
You put Darius in power, but he was getting greedy. You wanted me to kill him.
The Alliance does not condone assassination. We would never give that order. Killing Darius was your decision alone. And because you're a Spectre, we couldn't reprimand you if we wanted to. Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay, quick inspection of the other planets. We've got Zafe or Zafe. It's a small gas giant. We've got Agatotum, pressure cooker atmosphere, surface gravity, 1.0. And it used to be a colony for Protheans with about 100,000 people on it. And finally, in the golden age of the Protheans, Elos was a verdant world, dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Elos has been devastated by means unknown, its entire surface changed to the color of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by the lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. Word.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Hell yeah.
Inside, now!
Dick.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Oh. Being a Vanguard's fun. And it'll be much more fun in the next game. Good shooting, buddy. Okay, so here we have statues of the Protheans. This is what the Protheans look like. Take a good long look. This is definitely what the Protheans are and what they look like. They don't look like anything else. This is a Prothean world, and these are statues of Protheans. These are definitely Protheans. I want everyone to take a good long look and look at the Protheans. This is what they look like. Okay, we're done here. See? More Protheans. Everybody take a good look. Look at all the Protheans. This might not be the right way. Or it might be the right way, because the game just quick saved. Or auto-saved, one of those. So there's another Prothean. See how the Protheans look? Yeah, that's a Prothean. And my controls just decided, okay, there we go. Got another Prothean here. That's what a Prothean looks like. I just shot a Prothean. There's some more Protheans. Ah, that elevator was super convenient. Really, definitely led somewhere good. Okay, here we can see more Protheans. See, that's a Prothean. Is definitely what the game designers intended Protheans to look like. Stop crouching. I don't want to take cover. I just want to shoot.
center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Well, it's probably going to involve shooting a lot of things and then having you hack something. Oh, look, another statue of a Prothean. Oh. Alright, everybody gets it, I understand.
This place feels wrong to me. But not just because of the Geth.
My people once tried to find this world. We'd hoped we could settle here. But we didn't know it would feel so unwelcome.
Well, the Protheans are pretty creepy looking, so I get it. Aha.
Come on. Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Ooh.
Sounds like some
Seizure
kind of
warning.
message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Tally, were you not paying attention
Unsafe.
during all the briefings?
Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope.
Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Oh, good. I mean, nice little extra detail of the area, but you guys could have put something up there to make that waste of time worthwhile. Anyway. Oh. Nice shot, Garrus. I have no idea if this is the right way. Well, a bunch of bad guys are here, so... I know. Don't need any of this. There's just still a chance I'll get some good armor. Not that I need it. I just want to look cool. Ah, damn. Screw it. this does not feel like progress. Kinda seems like we're back where we started. Okay, that's where we landed. We've opened the door. We want to go this way. Back to the Mako. Alright. I mean, obviously.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of it.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
They were just counting on our own incompetence.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. What's happening?
It's a trap. Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
Alright. Get ready for another one of those important, revelatory, big conversations that are the highlight of this game.
If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it. What do you think this is?
Whatever it is, we should be careful.
Thanks, guys. Okay, again, possible seizure warning. This seems like it might be a little seizure-y.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
Well, they're
We
robots.
have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
What happened next?
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait. Where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion. But once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Alright. So, if you watched last stream, we came across one of the planets, we were just reading the descriptions, and it mentioned that there was rumored to be this living ship, this sentient ship that was hibernating on this planet, and then 20 years ago it supposedly woke up and flew away. And I was like, oh, that's
For
cool.
all their great achievements, the Protheans lost everything, just like my people. Even their last plan failed.
The Protheans did not fail. They gave us the freedom. It falls to us to make the most of it. So I suggest we hurry.
Yeah, so anyway, that was probably Sovereign waking up, which means he's been active and working on this particular attempt for about 20 years, if that was indeed him, which I'm pretty sure it was. So that's a cool little thing I'd never noticed before. I don't think I ever bothered to read 90% of the planet information. Thanks. Curses, foiled by geometry. I feel a little bad for the Colossi. They're all big and think they're all cool, and then you just kind of bump into them and they fall over. This is why walkers are probably never going to be a thing, guys. With a wheeled vehicle or a tracked vehicle, you've got a lower center of gravity. You know, you might maybe lose some maneuverability over rough terrain, but it's a good thing Saren went on foot, because we spent so much time talking to Virgil there that I think we'd be screwed.
There! The conduit! It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
We'll be fine. The Citadel, on the other hand, might be in trouble.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. System's not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
I wonder if that was Legion.
Hang on. Things are gonna get a little rough.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're not sticking around to play. And here we go, the Endgame. The famous BioWare RPG, the last leg of the campaign,
Critical failures
Combat Slog.
detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Looks like them Duke boys are at it again. Oh boy. They've been...
The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the council chamber.
Oh.
A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Come on. We need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill.
Okay, well, using an elevator during an emergency is always a great idea. I don't know that there's actually stairs that we could take. Plus, given how bad Shep's cardio is, he'd probably die halfway up the stairs.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms!
Honey Reaper don't give a fuck. See?
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
Long road to hoe, but we're just the Joes to hoe it. What the hell? bad for not turning on all the guns, I guess. Oh! Alright, maybe a little overconfident there. Didn't realize they could one-shot me even through my barrier. I should take note that rockets go past my barricade. he's gonna be on the Goblin Glider, guys. Yep. Oh, he's even got pumpkin bombs.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I'm heading to that master control panel, and you can't stop me.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Fancy hardware's not gonna save you.
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone.
Sure.
I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard.
It seems like he should be colored green.
Organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
The Reapers don't use organics. They devour and discard them. As soon as the conquest is over, you'll be cast aside.
I had no choice. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. Surrender or death. There are no other options.
You could have resisted. You could have fought. Instead, you surrendered. You quit.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for... The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
There's still one way to stop this. If you've got the guts.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
I meant just turning off whatever Sovereign's do, but okay, sure, that works too.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick, open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
True. That's why you can't waste reinforcements trying to save the Council.
Wow,
You must hold
Tali.
them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
They won't.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
For the Horde! was easy.
Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Well, looks like our job's done here.
Make sure he's dead.
You know, with your sniper rifle, which you can use from a distance, like, say, from up on this platform, where you have a clear line of sight to him. No? Okay. I guess that works too.
He's dead.
That looks so much better. Looks so much better than it used to.
This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Go!
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Hell yeah. So there we go. I think there's an, yeah.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. By defeating Sovereign, you have saved billions of lives. You have the courage of your convictions and a ruthless determination to succeed. Through your actions, you have become a symbol of everything humanity represents.
Your species has an indomitable will, a fierce, savage spirit that will not bend or yield. We used to believe this made humans stubborn, even dangerous.
But now we understand that these traits are what make you strong. There are dark times ahead. The Council needs humanity and its strength.
As the Alliance Ambassador, I accept your offer. Humanity will join its strength to yours. We will take our seat on the Council.
We will need a list of potential candidates.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
This doesn't make a huge difference. Udina's just the worst. Captain Anderson, he got stripped of his command, he's pushing papers, and he's just he's a decent dude. But this seems like a very obvious choice. I will say, knowing in the future, Anderson doesn't like the job, and Udina's actually okay, good. It looks like my internet came back up. That was very annoying. I have no idea if we're still in the same stream or if this started a new one, but yeah, here we are. So, this is I think our last choice we get to make. Either Anderson or Udina. Udina, total scumbag, but very good politician. Anderson, good dude, not a politician. Uh, I am so torn. But I'm gonna go with Anderson because I think that's what this Shep would do.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
The shadow of war darkens our future. Selecting someone with military experience is a wise choice.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
The battle with Sovereign destroyed our illusions of peace and security. Now the galaxy will look to us, the Council, to defend them.
Sovereign alone nearly wiped you out. You won't stand a chance if the whole Reaper fleet shows up. Not unless I find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. We're on the verge of a war with an enemy unlike any the galaxy has ever known. A war for the very survival of all life as we know it. Humanity is ready to do its part. We will not back down. We will not surrender. We will lead you into battle against the Reapers, and we will drive them back into dark space.
Alright. We're gonna turn down the game volume a bit here and have a little talk. So, that's Mass Effect 1. Hope you enjoyed watching. We are going to move on to Mass Effect 2, although I'm going to take a break here before we start off on that one. So, we're going to talk about Mass Effect 2 when we start it, but for Mass Effect 1, I just want to say the gameplay can still be pretty clunky. It definitely feels better with the remake. The actual shooty shoot feels significantly better. It's still kind of awkward using the powers, and they're nowhere nearly as fun to mess around with as they are in the sequels. A lot of people, well, a lot of people never even played Mass Effect 1, but they might have, you know, even if they did, they might have been turned off by the gameplay, by feeling kind of archaic, even by the old BioWare animations, which, you know, are definitely kind of stiff. They still can be. They've got their library of default animations, and they fall back on that when needed. But I honestly love this game, and I think it's probably the best written in the series by a very wide margin. But it's also a very different game than the next two. This was very much Star Trek to compare it. I mean, Star Trek's not super hard sci-fi, but it's definitely more interested in the mechanics of the universe than, say, Star Wars or what have you. Shep is special because he's got knowledge that nobody else has. I mean, yeah, he's also a very highly competent badass, which is why he's the first human Spectre, but, like, more than that, he's got the Prothean language in his head. He's got all the information about the Prothean culture. And now he has this crew and this ship, and he can go out there and he can try to look through the past, through the Protheans, through the cycles that came before, and try to find a way to stop the Reapers. It's kind of this eldritch horror, and he's got to go on a quest for knowledge to find out how to stop them, how to save the galaxy. And they set this up, and it could have very easily led to some very interesting sequels and some very interesting stories. Unfortunately, Drew Carpathian on there. I mean, we can't just assign blame or credit to one person. But the second game goes in a very different direction. We go from this very details first, very knowledge-seeking quest to, I hate to call it generic action schlock, but it's definitely not as interested in exploring new stuff. I'm going to have a lot more to say about Mass Effect 2's story as we go through it, and it's going to be pretty negative. Don't get me wrong, everything involving the companions, fantastic. That's by far Mass Effect 2's greatest strength. All the companions are great, with some minor exceptions. All the stories involving the companions are great, even the companions I don't like. But the main plot is garbage. It's just hot garbage. So, we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about kind of where the story started going wrong and what they maybe could have done differently. Of course, nothing I'm going to say is going to be nearly as comprehensive or insightful as the Mass Effect retrospective that Seamus Young wrote on his blog, a novel-sized dossier, well, not dossier, whatever. Series of blog posts that covers all three games, and then he eventually added on Andromeda, which that's not in the remaster, so nobody cares. We can all just forget that ever happened. I definitely encourage you to check that out if you want more insightful discussion as to why the next couple of games kind of suffer in the story department. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sitting through this, if indeed you did, even if you just kind of hopped through to kind of try to catch some of the highlights of the game. Totally get that. If I have time, I might just try to, cut stuff down and highlight some of the cooler moments of the game and kind of put them together in one video or something. But, yeah, that is it. We're not going to sit here through the whole credits. I just want to thank you for joining me. And, like I said, we will be resuming with Mass Effect 2 later today. It's only not even 5 o'clock, but I'm going to get myself some food and do some work around the house and try to be a basically functional human being for a bit, and then we'll get started on Mass Effect 2. Thank you again. You have a good evening.